What is good, Foundation Nation? Welcome to the video you've all been waiting for, the tilt only round. Let's get into it. We're at Sandusky Park, 261 foot, par 3, out here on hole 1. You probably know this course. We've not thrown a tilt yet at all, ever.
Not true.
Hopefully you were able to get your hands on one. You've thrown one?
One time. I threw one shot and I released it. I tried to throw it on Anheuser and I threw it flat instead, so I didn't learn anything.
Nice. Hopefully you're able to get your hands on one of these when they came out. I know on our site they were gone in like a minute and a half and we didn't even announce it. So the demand for these is out of this world. I'm gonna try to throw this on a lot of Anheuser.
I'm glad you saw it first.
Holy crap.
It's pretty stable.
That's not bad though.
No. I mean,
It's
it
like
didn't go anywhere.
It's like so stable
I
that
felt like I threw it on a lot of Annie.
it's like so stable that whenever it starts to fade, it doesn't glide. It just drops.
No, it just drops.
That's kind of fun.
I mean, that didn't go anywhere. I thought it came out of my hand pretty well, but it just didn't fly. This is actually gonna be kind of difficult. I don't know, like on a jump putt, I don't even know if I can get this to the basket. Like, it's just gonna fall out of the sky. This is like such a unique thing, because normally even if I had like a Firebird or something like that, I could just like flex it, but I feel like this is gonna drop. All right. Okay, never mind. On the putt, it's not nearly as severe.
It flew pretty normal.
It's pretty normal, yeah.
All right, if I remember one thing from watching people throw this disc, it's that it flies better upside down. So.
Did you not just see me throw a very normal putt, and now you're being all dramatic?
You were freaking out before you threw it too.
Okay, but like then we saw what
I'm
happened.
gonna just toss it upside down. I don't think that's such a bad idea.
Maybe not, I guess.
Oh, if that would have went in, that would have given me immense joy if that would have just went dead center.
And it didn't, and now you skipped away because you threw it upside down and it's slick grass.
I have a 10-footer. Oh my gosh.
Oh, all I have left is like a 10-footer. Just throw it upside down.
I did. Okay, I did only have a 10-footer left.
Up by one. It's mine. Oh. Yeah, as I expect. How am I gonna expect you to be a good citizen after you try to whip my disc out of the basket? Look at me like, I would never hurt you. Here's the thing. Hole 2, 229 par 3. It slightly bends to the left through this tunnel. Now normally the play would be to go up the middle and then just let it skip left. Now the problem is I'm worried I won't be able to keep this straight enough because I would try and throw like a little Annie line to flex it. I'm wondering if I should just go over the top. I don't think I have the arm speed. I'm gonna try and go up the middle.
The good news is if you go up the middle, it won't glide enough left to go into the creek.
Unless I release it early.
True. That is true, and that's likely.
Oh, I kind of yanked it, but it worked. Oh, good skip.
Nice.
That is absurd. How quickly it gets to that angle.
All right, I'm trying the upside down throw.
I like that.
Heck yeah.
Little flex shot upside down.
You're braver than I. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
How did it feel to throw it?
That hurt so bad. Why did like who makes a disc that like throw it upside down? It'll fly like a Firebird. Throw it right side up. It flies like a. What does it even fly like?
A more fire.
Lava bird.
Yeah, a lava bird.
An inferno bird.
I think Hunter got pretty close with that cheeky little upside down shot. So I'm gonna have to big putt him with the tilt here.
Oh.
I thought I had it perfect where it was gonna slide into the side of the cage. Dang it.
Good try. All right, hole 3, 250 feet. Goes straight, finishes right. OB is path and beyond. My hands are extremely sticky and there's no way to fix it, so.
Oh my.
I was thinking if I threw it like a roller, that it would kind of go
You threw it into the ground though.
Well, yeah, I expected it to like
the
and
angle.
skip. It didn't. It did it and skip.
Because I kind of have a similar idea. I think you just got to throw it higher. That's all.
I was trying to get it into the ground to skip, but that did not go as planned.
Came out early and high, but it went pretty far. If you throw it hard, it goes somewhere. That is super well done. Scoop in there.
Wow.
Excellent. See, that seemed to pan like just as much as like a zone. That was interesting.
When you take power off of it, it becomes less stable. Like when you're throwing like little touch shots, it's not crazy.
So
When
like,
you rip on it, it's crazy.
so like more spin makes it more stable.
You know, a physicist might say something like that, yeah.
It's framed up. I go through the tree, I'm crashing into the basket. This is easy. Just aim straight ahead, it'll turn for me. Oh, dang it. That's cool. I'm not up.
Hole 4, 354 feet. There is a creek on the left, OB on the right. I am going back to upside down. And try throwing a little anti-flex.
Oh.
I squared that tree up. I sacrificed all the skin on my thumb for nothing.
If you hadn't hit that tree, that was a pretty good throw.
I'm just gonna.
You can say that about 95% of my
I'm just throwing the spike hyzer.
That's OB. See, the thing is, it doesn't want to come back left.
I was gonna say that wasn't even fading. I don't know.
No, it just goes straight. Like you almost have to plan for it to just like if this is your line, the disc is gonna go like that. Like it's not gonna go like that. It's just gonna.
That was so weird because like I aimed at that tree, and like 200 feet in front of me, it hit the tree.
It was gonna get back in bounds, but it was gonna get back in bounds like straight, barely left. I can't throw. I want to throw upside down again, but I'm getting a blood blister, and it hurts to touch anything right now. I'm gonna try a roller.
As soon as you said roller, I'm like, this doesn't end well.
I expected it to stand up a little bit.
Hunter's throw B, so now I'm just gonna be aggressive. I was because I had to. Now I'm gonna do it because, you know, let's keep things interesting. Because he just chucked his second shot out of bounds. I'm gonna try and throw a low, like flex backhand and just see if I can get up to the basket. Good 260 up there probably. So this could be interesting. Oh, it's so cool. Simmer. Oh god.
Ooh.
That was making a beeline for the creek. Hopefully it was low enough that it caught up in the shrubs. That's kind of fun though. That shot's kind of fun. You get like a low flex and then you flare it super hard. That's kind of fun. It's probably a good skip disc because a lot of times what you mess up with the skip is you don't quite get to that knife angle to where it'll hit on the edge of the rim and it'll catch underneath the flight plate with the grass. That disc is always going to get to that angle. So I mean, there's something for it.
What the heck?
Is yours flippy?
I mean, I did throw that on a lot of Anheuser, but I expected it. I don't even know what I expected. Oh, it's calling me. Let the record show. Trevor marked his disc so that he thinks that he always has it. At some point, we had to switch discs because my disc is right here. We all saw me hit that tree.
Are you seriously going to take that stance? Because I'm going to get mad.
I really do think I think that's my throw. Trevor skipped straight through here, and there's a disc at the bottom of the water.
When would we have switched discs? I would like you to point out when exactly could we have switched discs.
When we got in the car.
No, because I've been looking at it throughout the whole round.
I'm just saying, the fans at home saw my disc hit this tree, and I'm going to play from down here with my penalty stroke from Trevor's lot.
That's a very sore loser stance you just took. Because I clearly marked my disc. I made sure that I've been playing my marked disc all round, and here it lies. We didn't see where either of our discs landed once they hit into the woods.
Nice.
From the basket. Hole 5, par 3, 350. This one is pretty much our chance to see how far you can throw this thing. I'm just going to throw a backhand with a ton of ante as hard as I can into the open. It's basically like the second it loses, it gets like to its max forward distance and it just drops. So it's like however much pure arm power you have, that's as far as you can throw it. And it's like it doesn't even matter. The ante doesn't even matter.
No, the ante doesn't even add any distance.
It's
it just
all
drops.
about. I think if we threw it flat, it would go the same distance. It's just about when it loses speed. Oh, it hooked on,
Oh, God.
hooked on my finger. Well, that's okay. I just hooked straight on my finger.
That's a little bit of a putt.
Oh,
Look at you go.
tilt, new putter.
Oh my gosh, that happened again.
You drive the disc off, it does get pretty slick. I'm trying to like very careful.
It's just like my thumb sticks to it. And it's just like my hand was off it and my thumb was just like, whee.
All right, hole 6, 268, par 3, elevated basket, creek on the left. A little bit scary. You don't want to saw this one off, but this is a very gettable hole. Should be able to get there with just like a hyzer, where I'll throw it flat probably and spike it. The green is pretty slow here because of all the sand, so if it lands on a spike, it will stick. Need a little bit of a skip actually.
All right, I'm gonna try something. Try a little tomahawk action. Honey, why don't you throw it down more? I was trying to throw it upside down like this. You know what? I don't have to explain myself.
You've done that. You've thrown 2 cut rollers immediately left so far.
Well, you expected it to be so overstable that it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
This could be the put away putt. And try and give it a hyzer bid as if there's any other option. Oh, dang. Not quite enough. I'm gonna throw this baby like straight up and down. We're talking. This is 360
You haven't
foot.
thrown yours upside down yet.
Yeah, because I don't want to rip my thumb off.
That's your
you
best
didn't really,
bet to get
you didn't
there.
really intrigue me when you're like,
It hurt.
my thumb hurts so bad it's going to bleed.
My thumb still hurts touching the disc.
And obviously it hasn't really mattered to this point. So I'm gonna throw this thing really straight up and down as far as I can. 360 feet.
Nat. Gosh.
Heck yeah, dude. This is going in the hole. The problem is when you throw that line, it's then hard to. It's then hard to actually keep it low enough to go anywhere.
Well, yeah, that's what I keep trying to do, and I throw it straight to the ground.
Rats.
I'm committed.
One more upside down. Upside down. Oh, there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
You just didn't have the height. Like, it came out of the ante.
It's such a fine balance, though, between like throwing it into the ground
You're right.
and throwing it just high enough that it has time to pan and get there.
You're right. It's
And you just saw the exact 2 mistakes you're gonna make. Here's the thing. I know you think you want this disc at home. You have no need for this disc unless you're flipping it. And not flipping it on the course.
Oh,
if you're selling
I was
it.
like, I don't think anybody's flipping it.
I mean, this thing,
Unless you can prove to me that there is a shot that only works with the tilt and you throw it
Upside down.
and you throw it at least a few times every round. No, I'm saying like if
Even once a round.
if you're like
No.
let's say you're like a thumber guy and you're like, listen, the tilt does something very different for thumber than any other disc, and I throw it a few times around guaranteed. Then it's like okay. But unless you can prove that, then you're just going for clout.
then
It's the clout
I
disc.
think it's just.
We should change the name from the tilt to the clout. Can we make? We
It's
should
the
make
clout
a disc,
breaker.
The cloud
It's the
breaker.
clout breaker.
the clout breaker, the spirit breaker. At this point, there should be a disc called the clout.
Playing with an understable disc, you'll have 10 times more fun.
What would the flight
Because you'll be
numbers-
able to like control it and have it flip and do it. This does the same thing no matter what you do.
What would the flight numbers of the clout be? It'd be like, I think it'd be a 14, 14, 6.
6, 7.
Yeah, just all the stats.
This is high up and
The clout. Nobody can steal that name. That's my intellectual property. I've documented it on film. That'd be such a sick disc, dude. Bombs.
The comments coming after me for what I said about the tilt, but that's okay. Because look, I'm gonna be honest with you, 10 times out of 10. That's what you come here for. I don't buy into the clout. This disc, if this was just made and just released by any other company, people would be like, what the heck is this for? But it's just something about overstable plastic, man. People freak out.
That was pretty good.
What is the point? I had to throw it on so much anhyzer. It's just asking to mess up.
I'm gonna try and go for a little forehand run here. I say run. I shouldn't ever say that because it probably won't look like a run. All right.
Yep, just went straight.
Yeah. I don't know what this disc wants me to do.
Dang it all. I can't do anything right. Nice, good putt. One thing I will say about this disc, although it's not about the disc, the plastic,
This is the coolest
sickest plastic I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
We haven't even really gotten a shot of it this
I don't
video.
even know if you can. So like, it's like, let me try to make sure my head's the same.
Fine, try to hold it still.
It's like blue,
All right.
and then it's like purple. Like, it just is like so sick.
It is a very pretty disc.
I haven't seen anybody but the Latitude Factory produce discs with this plastic. Nobody else has really done anything that's comparable that I know
No,
of.
it's amazing.
And it is pretty amazing.
Cause it is chameleon
sick.
plastic, right?
Yeah.
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 This is called Meta for Discmania, but it's ridiculous.
Imagine if like,
It's amazing.
because I feel like if
Imagine a chameleon Luna.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Discraft and other companies could make something like this, surely they would have done it
A
by
chameleon
now.
Rock 3, frick, I'd buy the crap out of that. Actually, I know Innova's capable of it because there's this like, they made a McPro Rock 3 in this like Champ Pearl plastic that was apparently a test plastic, and it starts white.
You have it.
I have it, and when the light hits it, it turns blue, and then when the light hits it over here, it turns purple. It's probably the sickest disc I've ever seen in my life.
Well, dang.
And it's sitting on my shelf. I'm gonna do a giveaway with it eventually, but like, I just can't bring myself to do it.
Hole 8, 258 feet, downhill, creek behind the basket. It's gonna be interesting. One of two things is gonna happen. I'm gonna try and throw this like really sharp anti-forehand angle, try to match the hill. It's either gonna be way short or it's probably gonna be way long. No chance I can park it. It's gonna be whatever the tilt decides it wants to do. Way short. I think it, not quite enough angle. That might be able to be done. No way.
I've got no idea where that went. Oh,
It almost skipped,
It almost
flag
skipped
base.
into the wrong basket. I mean, I'm basically, this disc is like you're throwing, if you want to, actually, this is a great example. If you want to throw a tilt, but you can't get your hands on one, take your Firebird, throw it upside down. Because that forehand was just like I threw a thumber with a Firebird. I'm gonna try a little. What the frick?
you didn't get the.
Yeah, why didn't it? It just.
I'll try and scuba it, you know, for the fun. Oh, mine panned.
That's what I'm saying.
That was kind of fun, actually.
Not a bad scuba disc.
It's a good scuba disc. We may have just found the use for the tilt. There you go.
Good putt.
Yes, I always said that I would have one of these in my bag, just for the pure hype beastness of it and the memes. But I can pretty confidently say that I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. We're gonna get killed for these comments. This is a 250-foot par 3 up the hill. Here's the thing. If I throw this as hard as I can, I don't even think I can get very much further than the gap opening. So I think I'm just gonna try and lay it to the gap. Just see, or do I throw a forehand roller just to watch what happens? Yeah, let's do that.
I almost fell in there.
Yeah, you almost just died. I was watching it.
That would be scary.
I would have caught you. What?
Oh, see, it just, I tried to throw it straight. Okay, that'll work. I tried to throw it straight up and down.
It just
Also,
doesn't like it.
man, that hurt.
I'm getting there. I'm getting to the gap. Actually, no, I'm not. These branches are so low.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw right here. All right, I'm gonna just throw flat. I'm gonna just throw flat. Tilt's got nothing on my 270 feet of power. Holy grip lock.
That's what I was worried about.
If you haven't yet, check out Grip Lock. Every Thursday, Foundation Podcast channel. It's been a while since I've gotten to reference that. I normally, not because I haven't Grip Lock, just because I haven't remembered to reference it. Let's be clear on that one.
I've actually gotten to a cut roller spot now. See if I can throw one.
That was pretty good.
I was gonna say, it sounded all right.
You're like, you got a 20-footer?
Oh, shoot.
You just screamed right in my ear.
All right, I'm scared.
Like, what the frick? Why did yours pan, but mine doesn't? Great pot.
Oof.
3 seconds left. Down by 1.
LeBron.
Oh, I thought I made it. So that wraps it up for this video. Here's the final verdict on the tilt. If you want it just so you can kind of show your friends, like, hey, I own a tilt, then sure, go for it. Go find one. Hey. But if you want to buy it because you think you're gonna throw it, I could not think of a scenario where I'm like, this is the disc I need for.
Here's the type of disc this is, because we've all had discs like this in our bag. This is the type of disc that you find yourself looking for excuses to throw it so that you can say, yeah, that was the tilt. It was sick. Like, that's why I throw the tilt. That's like the kind of disc it is. Like, you're gonna pull it out when it's like obviously just like a putter upshot, and you're like, no, dude, you throw
be like,
the
nah,
tilt.
man. Woo!
Yeah, like.
And I can already hear the comments being Colton Montgomery threw it in. You know, he threw it up over a tree, like this.
I could legitimately see the value in using this as a disc that you throw straight up and down over top of trees, but you don't see that very often.
Well, he also could have done that with an FD3, the PD. If you throw any disc like this, it's gonna go like this. So
Mythbusters.
I mean, I know everyone's gonna hate us for this because the tilt is so hyped up right now. But here's the thing: when the dust settles, 2 years from now, this is gonna be on your shelf. It's not gonna be in your bag still. The dude who's about to comment that you have 4 tilts in your bag, what are you doing, man? Put some other discs in your bag. You don't need it.
Come on, man.
If you want one in your bag to kind of like do something cool with, maybe, sure, go for it. I mean, it's disc golf, you know, it's meant to be fun. If you like the tilt and you want to throw the tilt, throw the tilt. I don't like the tilt, I'm not gonna throw the tilt. I don't think you should throw the tilt.
Tilt, 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 tilt.
Tilt, 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 tilt.